Aloha, y'all. It is Monday, Moon Day, named after the moon, clearly Moon Day, Monday, and esoterically ruled by the moon, the 2nd of June. That rhymed. The sun is conjunct Mercury, so rhymes aren't going to be terribly off. It's a 4-degree conjunction, and the moon is in Virgo, which is Mercury ruled. So a lot of Mercury, Jupiter, and Gemini. I'll reference the astrology as we go, but the cards we've gotten for today are the Empress, Major Arcana, another Major Arcana, Justice, and this is, Taurus people card, but Venus ruled, and this is Libra people card, Venus ruled also. And then the last card, the wild card of the day, is coming from the Galactic Heritage deck, the Essassani 101, Integrity. So let's get into it, shall we? Like I said, if you're a Taurus, this is your card, the Empress card. And it is Major Arcana. I've written music for all the Major Arcana. The song for this I called Hostess with the Mostess. The Empress, everything is possible. Jupiter and Gemini, North Node and Pisces. Everything is possible, even though it's awesome, I get that. Everything is possible. Allow abundance into your life. Tap into the creative flow of the universe. Start something nurturing. Moon and Virgos, like be of service. Page 28, the Empress card. I fully embrace life's rich fecundity. As the archetypal mother, the Empress embodies Mother Nature in the various seasons of life from birth through to death. She understands that to fully embrace life, we must experience its remarkable hues, ready and open to accept the joy, love, and happiness, together with the pain, loss, and sadness. Venus is conjunct exactly right now, Chiron and Aries, and that's trining Mars and Leo. So we're like, ooh, I've got wounds in my heart, but that doesn't mean I give up and slip my wrists. I gotta press on and be of service for myself and others. Moon in Virgo. Play in the game of life. Sun conjunct Mercury in Gemini, Jupiter and Gemini. She is the embodiment of summer, ripe, bursting with vitality, creativity, abundance, and prosperity, a conduit for powerful sensual pleasure, beauty and sexuality, fecundity that is heartily celebrated by her. The milk of life pours from her breasts, and indeed she has the milk of kindness in her, knowing how to attend to creation, nurturing, full of warmth, love, generosity, and patience. Some Moon in Virgo energy right there. She is created here as a beautiful blend of Caucasian, Asian, and African heritage, the mother of the world. Jupiter and Gemini. It's a whole mixed bag here, genetically. Her presence weaving a potent gateway for all. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Seated on a megalithic stone similar to that found in Newgrange, or the Passage Grave built in Ireland, 3200 BC, and embellished with possibly one of the oldest symbols of human spirituality, the spiral, she is mistress of her womb-like domain. The ancients lived by a womb cosmology of creation in which everything was birthed and dissolved through a womb space, in waves of cosmic cycles. As every being is birthed through the womb, so scientists believe that the universe was birthed by a giant black hole, a cosmic womb, right? And even on page 101, or not page 101, the card, I'll get to it. Here's the cosmic womb, and let there be light on either side. Parallel dimensions. The spiral, which is so prominent in plants, natural systems, such as the weather in our own galaxy, the Milky Way, was such an important symbol for the Celts. It's presumed to mean the balance of inner and outer consciousness. As within, so without. We reflect, holographically. We will never know because the Druids of Celtic polytheism were forbidden to ever write about sacred materials. Some Moon in Virgo stuff. It's like, keep it secret. A gilded bird's cage floats above the Empress's head, suggesting that despite appearances, the door to freedom is always open. We can all be free as a bird. Uranus in Taurus, trining Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. She invites us to abandon oneself to her and let her mysterious energy infuse your creations, fueling the birth of eventual form or structure. North Node in Pisces, Neptune conjunct Saturn in Aries. Like, let's birth new dreams. The world would certainly be out of balance and therefore ugly if everyone was a painter, if everyone was a singer, or everyone was a dancer. Nevertheless, the spirit of creativity is nourishing to all. We can all paint, dance, and stuff, but it's great to have variation and exceptions in the... See how pink and awesome that Japanese maple is or whatever? And then there's the freak, right? So it's good to have individuality within conformity. Like, we all are images of God and have beautiful gifts, but we all don't have the same gifts. When your creativity so totally infuses your life, every moment is seen living with creative potential. You live in God. The Empress also invites you to nourish and nurture your own vehicle of transformation, i.e. your body, which was given by the miracle of nature despite its imperfections. Moon in Virgo. health, nurturance. Nurturing is more Cancer, but like it's like Mary Poppins. She's taking care of business. Spoonful of sugar, but take the fucking medicine. Take care of your health. Attend to the balance and beauty of your physical environment, and especially your home and the natural world around you. And the clarifying card is balance, Libra. So it's coming in hot. If you want to, have beauty, you ground it, and then you have to tend the garden on all fronts, basically. Spiritual, physical, mental, all that. Social, economic, etc., etc. The Empress, everything is possible. Allow abundance into your life. Tap into the creative flow of the universe. Start something nurturing. So that's a beautiful card on this moon day. And I have an artist coming on the podcast, so I'll post the link for that in the comments. But, creating beauty, creating art, grounding it, not just having ideas about it. Because the clarifying card is the Justice card, the Valkyrie. These boots are made for walking on the ground. Don't just be up in the sky. Put your money where your mouth is. So, the Justice card is the Libra card. There's the Libra symbol. It's Major Arcana. I wrote a song for this too. I'll post it in the comments. I called it The Secret of the Art of Balancing Your Head and the Heart. It's the secret of the art. Anyway, page 44, one on each side, 4. Justice, I reap what I sow. I choose to walk the path of truth, the path of beauty, truth. What is truth? What is truth? What is beauty? Right? What is the meaning of it all, right? The principle of consequences. You reap what you sow. Reclaim your power. Take an honest inventory of your life and acknowledge your successes and defeats. With Chiron conjunct Venus and Aries exactly, trining Mars and Leo. It's like, you know what? Here's where I messed up. Here's where I did well. I can honor what it is, even though the tree has some buds that aren't flowering and some maybe quote defects. It's still beautiful that it's happening. Even the freakish moments are beautiful and actually exceptional. They stand out, right? But we need to ground in practical reality our bodies, minds, hearts, our balanced self for our sake and others. It's not a joke, You reap what you sow. She's reaping a garden because she sowed beautifully and gave kind words and the milk of love and all this stuff, the milk of kindness. So what happens, you can have a battle face and a mommy face, like you don't have to have just one face, but the point is there's a season for everything, right? There's a balance to it all, and you've got to walk your talk. You've got to walk the path, not just know the path intellectually. And that's what it means to be integrous. The last card here on page 101 from the Galactic Heritage deck, the moon card, wild card of the day, moon day, I should say, not moon card, is page 101, the Essassani, who's Bashar. If you ever listen to Bashar, he's Essassani. On page 140, Essassani 101, Integrity Parallel Timeline. Integrity is the trait of being fully aligned in thought, motion, and action. Justice card, right? Beautifully. Empress card. When we act with impeccability, honor our word, and take full responsibility for our choices and actions, the result is essential for individual and species evolution. Venus conjunct Chiron and Aries. Exactly. It's like, let's take responsibility, even for the mistakes. The Essassani species, a cross between human and Zeta, has mastered this. Essassani is known as a highly evolved ET species and represents the potential for the evolution of humankind. Let their energy influence you in the spiritual evolution as you take the needed steps to balance your life so that thoughts, emotions, and actions are fully aligned. Right? Personal integrity, basically, do you walk your talk? Do you say what your heart really wants to say? Do you make choices and take actions that in life are aligned with your true self? This requires deep inner searching, courage, and willingness to see beyond the ego's illusions. If you are already working on these issues, the card may be acknowledging that fact. If not, the card is telling you it's time to start. Personal integrity is a key step in evolution, and it can only be cultivated through an alignment of thought, emotion, and actions, right? The beauty of the life that we want to live, the most beautiful stuff, even if it's rare and not always every day, has to be lived. You have to embodiment, this Taurus card, your ideals, the truth of your life. Libra, Justice card, Empress card. And that's what integrity means. So hopefully this has made sense. I hope that we all live integrously. An example would be like Han Solo in Star Wars. He was living for himself, trying to get rich with Princess Leia, the Empress card. He's like, I don't care about you. And then he kind of pumps the brakes and he says, you know what? I reap what I sow. I'm going to be integrous. I guess I'll help you guys defeat the Death Star after all. Woohoo! Or whatever, right? In the A New Hope episode. I digress. You can see how it all works. Sink cities, and the magic is always there because I'm a magical person, as are you, but I can help you tap into your magic. So, holler for a reading. $50 for an hour of cards. 3 hours of astrology is $150. If it's your birthday, it's half off of both or either. And if you get somebody to come to me as a referral, you get half off on cards. There's a Team Rabbit Hole podcast episode today, 314, the number, pi, and I'll post that in the comments. I'll post the songs for the cards in the comments. Enjoy your moon day.